going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 47. Actually, episode 48, excuse me. I'm your host, Sadie Zach Dawson, with love, support, and respect from your awesome commentator. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy IX every Thursday and Fridays, more common, good history. We're about to do the finale probably next week or so, since we get the other stuff out of the way. Especially getting our Chocobo back up and running. We're still trying to get the other two abilities. Well, other than that, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment, guys. With love, support, and respect, where we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and checking out our channel descriptions. All of us is one big family, guys, through Kevin, Sony, and Runny Egg. With love, support, and respect together, guys, is what we'll find, guys, is new friends and new family members that have new connections, more common stuff we can bring towards the table. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter as the awesome commentator. And that would be your host, guys, right here, Zach Dawson. Having the awesome stuff. My content's been pretty good, guys. Anything else you guys can figure out. Anything that follows is results we want to see on our channel. Having pretty good thumbnails, banners. As long as you guys have a minimum of 1 or 2. And you guys can let me know. You guys can tell me how long you guys been on Twitter for. My ass has been on Twitter for 3 years. 5 years on YouTube. And also, guys, you guys call me Zach or Zadie on Twitter. And my numbers are 824-656-000. If you guys also have a Steam, whatever games you like to play on Steam, guys, anything that's common, anything that's useful, any genres you guys are interested in, or may not be interested in, you guys can check out any RPGs, music, sports, action adventure, like checking out the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy V. I'm actually still taking my time on that for sure, and I think we should be okay without anything in the background or anything. I should not be blown away or anything, because I know it's not going to be able to start from there, but I think we should be okay. But to let you guys know, the finale of Final Fantasy IX should be hopefully next week. That's the one that's going to be. But I do go back to work today, guys, this afternoon. 2 to 10, then after I'm done this morning, I will not be back live until tomorrow night. Tomorrow night after I get off at 5 so far today. I mean 2 to 10 today, 2 to 5s this weekend, and then Monday the same thing as today. And then I'm off. Then I'm usually off, guys. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday due to the Game Awards. But other than that, guys, you guys call me Zach or Zadie on Twitter. Actually, not just Twitter, I'm sorry. Steam. Not only if you guys have a Twitter and a Steam today, guys, if you guys also have... If you guys also in between, you guys also have a Reddit with 5 days to go till the Game Awards arriving. Well, guys, if you guys have a Reddit, guys can friend request me as Zach Dawson. Guys can check out the awesome commentator himself, Kevin, aka TubaChat. He's the only one I have followed in this group on Reddit. Arriving this coming, hold on, let me see if I can think. This coming Wednesday. See, how do I spell this damn thing? Hold on, guys. Wednesday. Actually, coming on the 8th. There we go. Well, other than that, guys, you guys can check out my girl Sony's Getaway. Mondays through Saturdays. Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. What's the best verdict? Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Exciting. Greatness. Or special. Alright guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys can also check out Running Egg almost 24/7. Alright guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing is we watch videos in full. You guys can like the video, support, comment in full, guys, as carefully as you can, normal. But with love, support, and respect, knowledge is power. And also anything you guys, all of us can bring anything else together. You guys can also send me out, tweet me out on Reddit and Twitter. And you guys can vote to land at 33 and the Great Solomon at 14. Well, good morning, guys. Also, guys, my statistics says my highest flux is 29. Top to be is 98. And 113, because those are the two top highest I've ever had. And throughout my top 5 going forward, and every 19 to 20 minutes, guys get IZ news. We're going to get to that in just a little bit. If you guys want a shout out, let me know in the live chat as well. But other than that, I actually slept good this morning. I only did one game of Inside Pitts Baseball this morning. One of it was actually came down to the last play, pretty much the last at bat from pretty much between game 2 between the Tigers and the Rangers, and it was actually a 2-1 homer by somebody. And pretty much, he actually had a good opportunity to win it 4-2 for the Rangers. But other than that, Inside Pitts Baseball is good. I finally got Amazon done for my 11i, which I finally said I would, and it's actually a good thing. All I know is my pun's going to love it. I got her 3 items on Amazon, and threw out my money at the bank so far today, and so on and so forth. And guys, love, support, and respect is always 100% key. I don't just love what I do, I just do it. It's also about, guys, through this group, so Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg by staying positive and loyal. Anybody should be able to agree with that. And everybody should be able to be fine with that. I don't think there's anything else average-like, or below average-like for sure, but... Well, like I said, guys, my content's been pretty good. Work's been going good. But for me, now I'm working 11 o'clock. All I have to say is, guys, I'm always fucking lucky. I always am, so... There's really not much to say the least, but... Anything that the outcome is, as long as we do a hell of a job as good as we can, so... I've still been at Walmart for 4 years and counting, so... But other than that, so the agenda for tomorrow, since tomorrow's Saturday, guys, I will not be back live in the morning. I think it's going to be Saturday night, which I've seen most of you guys this week in the chat appreciating the popularity that I bring for Deathloop for the weekends. Which I'm going to be continuing to do Deathloop, whether it's dying for the most part or doing what I'm doing with So, what's that main character's name on Deathloop? I'm pretty sure you guys know who this guy is. This main character. I actually forgot his name now. I know it's like one of 2. Guess let me know in the live chat. But other than that, I've seen most of you guys give me plenty of popularity. Plus, my popularity's been really good. Love, support, and respect is always key. Like I said, guys, I have been really, really good at this point as the awesome commentator. Anything that follows, guys, is results we want to see here. But other than that, you guys remember what we did yesterday? Remember, guys, all I do is do the chat twice when it comes to days off, or pretty much if my opponent has something going on. Unless I actually had heard from one of my main peers earlier this morning to mention so far today. And he said that it's actually been having this COVID positivity crap for nearly a week. I mean, already a week now. So I'm like, well, Love and I are praying for you, so that's a good thing. So I don't think there's going to be anything else to worry about, but I think we might be okay. So, but if you guys want to let me know what's going on, it's all good. I'll let you guys know on Twitter, Reddit, and on YouTube anytime. But I don't know, that's actually not bad of a case scenario. Once it has something to begin. Or more common. Well, like I said, guys, I've said this earlier, I've seen most of you guys liking what I do on Deathloop. What I'm saying is, guys, that son of a bitch is going to be up for Game of the Year coming up next week. But the only games that do obviously have a little more tremendous chances. But one big chance, guys, in 5 days once we get to the Game Awards. Game Awards are going to be talking a lot about what games are going to be announced, and I think all of us are going to be blowing our ass away for sure. And I'm excited to see what games get announced for the PS5, PC, and whatnot. I think this group, I think most of us in the chat would absolutely agree that the Game Awards is going to be very hyping. I think it's really going to be hype for sure. I don't think it's going to be blowing any minds away, though, guys. I think it's going to be shocking. It'll be exciting. It will be an opportunity, and I think it's going to be awesome, to be honest. But all right, let's see what else we have in mind. See how we're doing. All right, guys, get news in another 8 minutes. Well, guys, here's your poll question for today. I mean, just for today until tomorrow night. So, guys, here's your question. We're 5 days to go to the Game Awards, arriving this coming on the 8th. What is your guys' best verdict? Do you guys think it's going to be exciting, greatness, or special? I think it's going to be leaning towards one of three, guys. But what I've been doing so far, ever since the last couple weeks, is trying to get my Chocobo up and running. And just getting the shit out of this dragon. I've been getting tremendous experience right now. So just to make sure we're again prepared to take on Kuja and Necron. Pretty much that pretty much powerful bits, So I don't think it's going to be a problem at all. Well, guys, not bad of a strange attack. We'll take it. Not much to take out of the book, but I will take some good stuff out of him. But as you guys see, Amaranth is not himself because after what the dragon did to him. But other than that, but then again, guys, it should be okay. I don't think there's going to be any worries at all. But as far as crystals go, we actually had no problem. Once we took on the Time Empress, it was not a problem. But she's actually a little more too powerful on Crystals, so I'm trying to figure out, guys, if we have to take on her on the finale. I obviously think we're not even done with Crystals yet, but there's still a couple games that are still vying for a spot. Actually, a couple good spots, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy and Battlefield 2042. I still don't know when that's going to happen. Plus, I know that Christmas time is already fucking nearly 3 weeks now. So, like I said, guys, I got Amazon out of the way this morning with no worries, with no problems, and pretty much got it more and more excitement. More common and having a good specialized opportunity. So, I don't know when I'm gonna begin my next order going. I thought I'm going to be taking my time, so I don't know. But it'll be very soon. I just have no clue yet. But I will knock out this bitch out of the park, though. This stray cat. I mean, this stray cat bastard at this point. But all right. So other than that, I think we still have no problem this week. One of my peers is going to be out of COVID in a couple days, probably this Sunday. Actually, probably this Monday. Now that I think about it. So, and that way my love and I can get back to what we're doing. Coming up, I would probably suggest maybe on Wednesday. It's probably whatever comes to mind. So, obviously, guys, I don't know. Well, remember, guys, on December 8th as well, the same as the Game Awards, we will also witness the release of Halo Infinite. And it's only coming to only 2 platforms, guys. Xbox Series and the PC via Steam. I'm hoping to buy the son of a bitch soon. On Steam. But I think it's gonna be taken worthy a little bit more than that. Because I don't know how many gigabytes it's going to take. I mean, I think it's going to be taking a good amount, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it might. As long as it's not a spitballing guess what it's going to come down to. But I'm ready to go for that, and I'm totally fine with that. I mean, I still have this one game called Halo. This one Halo game was only like $3.75, or maybe that's like $4 on Steam. Once my ass hardly plays it, it's like, I mean, this Halo game that I only have on Steam, it's not too bad, but I prefer fucking Halo Infinite for sure. I probably would go with that a little more importantly. As far as GameStop, I'm hoping next week, but I'm not ruling it out yet. I got Steiner 47, Amaret level 43. Look at that. And also, guys, you guys will not receive baseball till next week. I mean, Tuesday of next week. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be doing some more Deathloop this weekend. But all I have to work today, guys, like I said, is only. Well, guys, get news in another few minutes. And the only important thing coming out of that is only... Yeah, like I said, guys, gonna be having some extra Deathloop this weekend. And it's going to be tomorrow night and Sunday night. Depending on what the hell I do for supper. So I don't think it's gonna be any under-satisfactions or anything that's more turning any good sleight of tension. Whereas I don't think there's gonna be under anything compared. Well, guys, Siner's at 4,024. Okay, guys, he's already doing some to dagger, using 6 legs so far today. I'm not sure what the hell he did, but I'm pretty sure it only took a bit of damage. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say a lot of damage, but he can take a lot of damage back. And that one, guys, is nearly 5,800 even. Almost. It's like, what's the damage? Only coming to his ass, that's why. Remember, guys, I don't just love what I do. I just do it. My content's been really good. Love, support, and respect is key. And now it's just power. It's always grateful to bring something. It's all about what you guys love to do, and not stopping what you are supposed to do. It's like, what does love, support, and respect have to do? You know? That's always an important job and the most important thing you can have. To maintain not something out of sorts. But other than that, I still have a little bit on Google Play. Probably won't use my money in the bank yet. Depending if I'm going to begin it with tomorrow or Sunday. I told one of them, I said earlier this morning that I've got enough for lunch tonight. And I'll pretty much hopefully get my ass through tomorrow. Like I said, guys, all I have to work is 2 to 10 this afternoon. Then I had to get my ass up in the morning. So that's why you guys will be receiving. Yeah, like I said, guys, you guys will have Deathloop tomorrow night for sure. Because even though one of my peers is still on the COVID positivity, I don't think it's going to be a whole of a problem. Or usually a mixed bag problems. I mean, any mix with any problems for sure. But I think we should have no problem to notice. Hey, good morning, Nora. What's up, Nora? How are you this morning? Welcome to the live chat. The episode of Final Fantasy IX. How's it going? Remember, guys, and also my highest months today, 237. But how's it going this morning? And so far, ever since I went into 2 to 10, guys, earlier this week, going forward today, even though I was going to be doing a chat during the time being, all I wanted to do, guys, was fucking sleep in, and that was actually Monday this week, and that's why I did it yesterday, and that's why I did it last night. So it was not a problem at all. So that's why I got myself some supper, and pretty much had a 1/4, burger. I had a little bit of maple cut-off fries and a little bit of cheese curds. So YouTube won't say how many dislikes you get now. My guess is fuck no. I don't think so. I mean, that's a good thing that they're not showing how many dislikes you'll end up getting. because it actually does not show you the number. After I read an article about that on IGN, pretty much, I think this past week, or a couple weeks back. So, it doesn't show you how many dislikes you really have. But that's a good thing. But other than that, guys, we got news to talk about this morning, or pretty much to talk about today. If you guys have a Twitter, guys, love, support, and respect is key. And remember, guys, love, support, and respect is key. Knowledge is power, as always, through Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg. As also, guys, when we meet and greet new people one by one. As long as we follow the instructions, guys, we'll find ourselves meeting new friends and new family members, as long as you guys check out our channel descriptions. And what we'll find, guys, is new friends and new family members having good connections through people that have a Twitter, Reddit, Instagram. Damn straight, Nora. Love, support, and respect is always the fucking key. It really is. But other than that, guys, if you guys have a Twitter today, you guys can follow me on Twitter as your awesome commentator, Zach Dawson. JD, Zach Dawson. You guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter. But as long as you know what your Twitter name is, anything that follows to begin with or outside of things, you guys can tell me how long you guys been on Twitter for, how long you guys been on YouTube for, and whatnot. You guys can vote on that good poll I set up for you guys this morning so far today in this group. And anything that follows, guys, we should have no problem. Or any bad case scenarios, or more common, getting inside or outside of anything. It's like when you guys follow people one-on-one, you want to know a little bit about what they are, and know a little bit more about yourself, too. So that way you guys can meet and greet each other. It's not a painful thing. It's a very smart thing to do. Is that right, Nora? But other than that, guys, you guys call me Zach or JD on Twitter. And my numbers, guys, are 824-656-00. And do not forget your numbers on Twitter either today, guys. You guys can follow me on Twitter. It's Zach Dawson, 824-656-00. If you guys have a Steam, whatever games you like to play, anything that's greater towards whatever games you like playing right now. Any pixel remasters of Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anything that's matching the same level, you guys can play whatever game you want on Steam. As long as you guys build yourself a Steam account. Like I say, if you guys are looking to order yourself a copy called the Steam Deck, that set's not coming out till fucking February. On Amazon, Walmart, GameStop, and whatnot. So, you guys can still cast in your copies for it, but I don't think there's going to be another problem once the units come in. So, you guys can still cast in your orders right now if you guys have an opportunity. Or even if you guys want to take your time. I don't think there's going to be anything acknowledging for it. As long as you guys wait for your chance and get yourselves an opportunity. It's kind of like any other system. Like, say, for example, a PSP, PS Vita, any Nintendo system that's really handheld for a long time, that all of us may have held on occasions and also decades. But other than that, if you guys like playing sports, action adventure, music, any other RPGs, like, say, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, any shooter games, you guys can tell me what games you like to play the most. Any sensories you guys can really find that would not trick your mind, but bring in excitement, having absolutely good gameplay, graphics, and also fan base. If you guys have a Reddit, you guys can follow request me as Zach Dawson. You guys can check out the only one I only 95% follow, and that's Kevin, aka Tubitat. He's a swell guy, he's awesome. And he knows and he understands, and you guys understand too, I follow the light set very well. That's why we just love what we do, guys. We're not stopping where we are. My content's been really good. Popularity, using any popular name, it's really good too. Excuse me. But other than that, you guys can check out Sony's Getaway every Monday through Saturdays. My awesome buddy Kevin Friday through Mondays. Running egg, almost 24/7. Like I said, guys, we'll get you guys up there. As long as you guys tell us what you guys love to do on your channel, and know a little bit more about yourself. So, it's the best way to have new connections. There's always something to build. New friendships, new connections. As long as you know who they are, and know a little bit more about yourself too. But other than that, Kevin, by the way. Kevin aka TuberChat Nora. And also on Commander Vox, but not so much. I actually haven't checked out any good stuff for what he's doing, but I see how he's doing, but not a whole lot. But I've heard he's good on his. I'm pretty sure he's good on this channel, but I'm not really 100% so. But I actually am mostly with Kevin. But on that, with love, support, and respect, guys, the most important thing, only the very, very important thing, is we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, support, comment in full. You guys can share me out, tweet me out on Twitter and Reddit. And you guys can vote Atlanta 33. And the greatest summon at 14. Whatever comes to your system, guys. As long as it does not fucking float anything. So, it'll be okay. If you guys want a shout out, let me know in the live chat as well. If I'm your awesome commentator, we're having awesome popularity. Which a lot of you guys have seen it, thanks to you guys, thanks to anybody that comes in. It always draws a lot of attention. Like I said, guys, if you guys want a shout out, let me know. Anytime. Well, guys, we got some dirt on IGN News this morning. Today's date is December 3rd, 2021. Well, guys, so let's run it all down. With love, support, and respect, once we get to the opportunity. Hold on. Well, first off, guys, let's go ahead and get through this one Soccer round real quick, then we'll get to some news. As long as I'm not like Bad News Barrett, aka Wade Barrett, saying I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Nothing like that, but he was funny when he was, it was basically he delivered some bad news to the fans or television viewers or something. He was funny. John Benson Layfield, aka JBO, he actually loved this guy. He was awesome. Anytime he delivers it. Alright, guys, here we go. As you guys can see, the game, pretty much, I'm not sure if they're making a game out of it. I'm not sure if it's coming to Game Awards as of next week or not. As you guys can see, a game called Matrix Awakens. As it awakens the Unreal Engine 5, guys, as the experience links for the PS5. As you guys can see, a fitting teaser for the upcoming Matrix Restrictions. So apparently, guys, I'm not sure if Matrix is coming to anything better. But I don't know if there's, I don't know, I'm not real sure if a Matrix game has came to a PlayStation or not. I mean, a PlayStation exclusive or not. Nolan, let me ask you a quick question. Have you seen a Matrix game to a PlayStation system as a game, or not exactly? I don't think I've played any Matrix games, to be honest. I mean, yes, I've seen a couple of their movies, but Keanu Reeves is one badass, to be honest. Depending whoever he plays, you know. I'd say one of the latest games that was really good that I've had last year was recently Cyberpunk 2077. That game was really good. But as you guys can see, they're going to be making a game called The Matrix Awakens. So I'm not sure what that's going to be about. But we all know, guys, that the movie itself is going to be in the theaters and HBO Max on December 22nd, in which it is going to be going to the PS5. But there's really not much of what's going on with that. But the Matrix game is not going to be coming out right now. But they're not confirming that yet. It's pretty much just a little bit of a rumor, since, remember guys, Matrix Restrictions is going to be coming out on the 22nd. I don't think they're going to be announcing anything on that on HBO, on the Game Awards on the 8th or not. but it's just a little bit of rumor. It all depends what else we can find out about it. But I think it'll be interesting what Keanu Reeves thinks and what the gaming company thinks. I mean, would I play Matrix sometime? Maybe, if there's any other time or any other scenario for it, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not real sure, guys, but I think it'll be a little more relative or anything compared for it. I think it'll be see what else they can bring towards the table today. Well, guys, to check out the good hopes for the Game Awards of NBC 589, as it's going to be the other hopes that most of us are going to be witnessing, and also guys, the big game and also the big name as a sequel. As I'm actually about 85% certain that we're going to begin Breath of the Wild 2 of The Legend of Zelda. And also, guys, the most underrated Switch games of this year, as we're going to be kicking 2022 in a high gear. And yes, guys, Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be tremendous. I honestly did not play a lot of Breath of the Wild because, I mean, the game itself is really good, but I did not beat the shit out of it, to be honest. I've only remember being 2 games out of that for Legend of Zelda. That's it, and that's Phantom Hourglass and Link to the Past. Which Link to the Past was an awesome damn game, to be honest. It was a real good powerhouse, and the creators of Nintendo that made it. And I've also been the classic of Legend of Zelda. That was actually not too much of the bomb, but it was a good opportunity, good game to play. Alright, guys, back to the news. 4 hours ago, Hawkeye Jeremy Renner, as he learned the basic ASL to welcome Aqua Cox to the show. While Haley Steinfeld is also welcome, guys, as her co-star with ASL. Now, I did do a poll question for you guys yesterday. You guys voted for, you guys already had something to go through involving the fact when I asked you guys the question yesterday, and you guys voted for Hawkeye. I don't think there's anything under Abbott's, but I have heard some good things on Hawkeye with Jeremy Renner and Howard Steinfeld. So I have not seen the series, but I've heard it's good. Alright, guys, another 5 seconds to additional. Can we get another item? Level 37, guys. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get our next one or not. I don't know. I mean, I would like nothing more to let that happen. But okay, we'll take another beak level. Let's see, we're now at level 30 or 35 or 36. I don't know. But as you guys can see from this article, but yeah, as you guys can see, there's going to be in the upcoming Disney Plus crossover of Hawkeye. Goes by the name of Awaka or Aquia. She's going to be playing as Echo. Not sure what she's going to be doing, but I'm not sure if she's going to be the main villain or not. I think it's going to be interesting what they really add towards that skill. Let's see where that's going to lead or go, to be honest. But alright, so far we haven't found any other tokographs, so but that's if we got a little more rains inside and outside of anything. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do my first quick save of the morning. We're going to be doing some more right now, after we get our quick save. But honestly, guys, it all depends what else it could really get through today for sure. But alright, alright, guys, as you guys can see, something about an axe was wearing something about Sansi wearing Air Jordans. As you guys can see, Simu Lao, as he reveals why Sansi wears Air Jordans. So apparently, guys, he wasn't intensely impressed with his new kicks. With an inside scoop of that is also according to Ryan Leston, guys. So the reason why, I mean, Air Jordans are pretty much cost a lot of money. And with Sansi did suit an 8 out of 10. And with I'm not sure if any of you guys were Air Jordans. Like say any NBA professional basketball player has worn them, and they're pretty much good to wear them as long as you know how to fit them. So basically, it's kind of like not too bad. So it all depends where that leads. But Air Jordans, guys, not too bad at all. I mean, it'd be nice if I got my ass a pair one time. I mean, the future. Once my love and I get much more and more to the future. And I'm thinking maybe I could get myself a copy with my money in the bank. But I'm not real sure. But it all depends. I'm pretty sure it would be a little more unique and special if anything came down to that. But it all depends. Well guys, Poison Claw, sorry, Zidane does not take any set from you. Well guys, 3120. I said he would have got a blown out victory right there. Poison Claw. Nope, Starter won't take any minus from you. Got him, 3080 guys, not a problem. Got him. Alright guys, before we get to the return of a pretty much kind of like an older Spider-Man actor, we'll get to that in a second. But you guys can check out the good news on this one. Is guys can see a game called Paper Mario. This Paper Mario, guys, is coming to the Nintendo Switch online. I have heard some good things, a little more good things about the game, but so it all depends what you guys. I mean, it all depends what our verdict's going to be. I mean, I haven't played Paper Mario, but especially not 1000 Year Door. But I have heard the very first Paper Mario game is good. That is something I will not really, or honestly, prepare for it. Or, like I said, guys, I don't have a fucking Switch anymore, so even if I were to get one, I would get back to my Switch Online. I don't think I'm going to do that anytime soon. Because the only two systems that are actively prepared and focused that I'm only containing with, guys, in this group, as the awesome commentator, is only my PC to take on Halo Infinite, which I can still march in with the son of a bitch for sure. And also, guys, the PS5, which I've had the PS5 now for a little over a year. Ever since last week. Nearly last weekend. So that's actually a very powerful, awesome experience. That's why we cannot wait to see what the Game Awards are bringing towards the table right now. Once we get to the 8th. So it all depends going through what else there has to be going in. So I don't know. But actually, guys, it actually is a good thing that there's some good, the goods for Paper Mario for the Switch online. So I know a lot of us cannot wait to see what this game is. But the game has been out since maybe the early 2000s. Alright guys, right now I'm gonna replace Dagger for Ico, and then Amaranth for Vivi. And honestly guys, I want to keep Steiner right now. Steiner is pretty much badass, he's 4024. Zidane can never, ever be replaced at all. So that's another thing too. Like guys, for Vivi, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give him this new weapon, guys. It's called High-Made Staff, as it holds a status called Silence. So I'm gonna go ahead and gift him that. Awesome job for him. He already learned Water. I don't think he needs to learn Osmosis twice, especially if there's anything else that needs to be dealt with. And as far as Ico goes, I'm gonna go ahead and give Ico Simon's Flute. And that way, guys, he'll be learning Full Life, Dispel, and Asuna. What he actually does, it recently does some good effects. I mean, good, it actually does heal status effects between anything in general. But speaking of general, guys, Spider-Man star Kirsten Dunst. The last time she's ever been in an appearance, guys, as in Spider-Man, her ass has not been in since the third one with Tobey Maguire and James Franco back then. So here's the thing. As you guys can see, Spider-Man star Kirsten Dunst will return as old Mary Jane, as the former star once starred in another superhero movie. And the honest opinion, guys, the only movie that we're thinking is, and actually is opening the door for her right now. But I'm not sure if she's going to be in it or not. But the closest one right now is Spider-Man No Way Home. That's coming out in 2 weeks. So anytime she wants to be in... You see, guys, like I said, Kirsten Dunst has not been in another Spider-Man movie since 2007. And it's only been like fucking 14 years. So... She's the only one that's ever played as Mary Jane, guys, before Zendaya could, ever since ever since Spider-Man Homecoming was in. And also, guys, Homecoming as well. So, I mean, would we like nothing more to see Kirsten Dunst back? Is old MJ? To be honest, guys, I think I would like to see it sometime. But it does open the door when she wants to go back. I don't think it's going to be any judging when she's going to be coming back. But it's like wanting Tobey Maguire back as Spider-Man, you know, and also anything else can be in. But also, guys, it's also a rumor as well. Not only Kirsten Dunst wants to come back, hoping to come back, but also, guys, it also was rumored that Tobey Maguire and also Andrew Garfield too, guys, as they're maybe debating if they do want to come back in No Way Home. Honestly, guys, the movie is going to be really good. Also with Doctor Strange, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, so I don't know. It all depends what Kirsten Dunst wants to do, and also what Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire want to do. Tobey Maguire, the first time he's ever been in a Spider-Man movie is ever since the first one. So I think it'll be interesting what she wants to do. It all depends on her, though. But there's a spinning ball some rumors, guys, good rumors. I don't know. But it all depends if the door's going to be open for Kirsten Dunst if her ass wants to come back. So, I mean, I would like to see her come back, maybe for sure. But it all comes down to one answer, yes or no. But it all depends. Alright, guys, VV goes up to the other. Centers now, guys, 4,063. But he's already learned Thunder Slash already. I'm guessing I can maybe do... Actually, guys, no. Like I said, guys, we're just doing some serious grinding right now. So, like I said, guys, next week we could do the finale, probably possible on a Friday of next week, and then I'm not sure how much time we can do with the Chocobo, depending if we get autographs or not. But I don't know if we're gonna be having good load of time or not. I'm not sure. But I've gotten most of the abilities for him ever since I beat this game for the 5th time, so it all depends of how much that's going to trigger in, guys, in this group. With love, support, and respect, always a tremendous good amount of key. But you guys can let me know in the live chat if you guys think Kirsten Dunst should be able to come back as old Mary Jane. And when she's charming, she was beautiful in the first 3. The movies of Spider-Man. So she was first introduced, also the same with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker too, ever since day one. Ever since the first one came out since 2002 or fucking 2001. So it all depends. I'm not sure what's going to be up for grabs for her. So that's going to be interesting. Well, you guys can also check out a good video as well on the Resident Evil quotes. What we'll find under that and pretty much under investigation is you guys can check out the Resident Evil movie cast as they perform a cheesy Resident Evil quotes. No, most of us can really see what that's going to bring attention and good scoops on it. As you guys see, Resident Evil has some of the cheesiest dialogue in video game history. As you guys can see, they got the cast of Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City to talk a little bit more on that. To see what quotes that pretty much going into starting it, to be honest, or a little more excitement on it. It's whatever comes to the opinions and honest comments for it. Well, guys, Vivi's now at 43. That's actually a good size. So we're now, guys, at 51,579. I think. We'll double check that in a second. And anytime I start grinding in a good area, guys, it's a good area to take on this dragon. Any sizable dragon that we can take control and take any good load of experience he has. Was not too bad. Now, guys, it's 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Now, you guys remember what I told you about Santa Claus being in Battlefield 2042 on that update? But apparently, guys, there's actually some serious news about that involving Santa Claus being in Battlefield. And the reason why, I mean, the question is why. I'm gonna go ahead and heal Zidane. He just took some Thundaga damage from him, but he will take an attack power on him. As you guys can see, Battlefield Santa Claus skin, apparently, guys, he's not gonna be in it for sure, maybe not. So as you guys can see, Battlefield Santa skin may not appear this year at all. So apparently, guys, to other priorities or properties at this point, and so the villains will have the skins, as they have no plans to utilize all of them this holiday, especially not the Santa Claus skin, guys. So I don't think they're going to be doing anything for him. I mean, depending what they do with Santa. So I don't understand. I mean, most of us may or may not understand why they have no plans of an inside scoop for him. So, besides, I don't know when, like I said, guys, I don't know when 2042 will have a spot. It's gonna be really soon. Meteor got him. Meteor does some good damage, guys. 70-40. Good enough for him. Nice job by Vivi. I'll take it. So yeah, but for more of an insight, guys, from Jared Moore. But guys, Aiko's at 43. Is there any other levels up, or are these four good? Steiner has a little more heavy hitting opportunity. Well, guys, 54,183. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use an Ether on Vivi. Don't think we need to take another tap out of our bag right now. Alright, well, right now, guys, the highest level is 52. But when I beat this game for the 5th time, I was only in the late 40s. Level 40s. But right now, I'm trying to be a little more of a badass right now. But I keep grinding and grinding. So that's the plan. Alright, so the thing about Santa Claus, guys, was I honestly don't think he's gonna be in Battlefield this time around, so. As long as there's not gonna be any sadness involving it, so. I don't think there's gonna be any problems with it. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use Fire 3 and then Steiner will take her out. Take him or her out. So I don't know. But it all depends on the dice company. It all comes down to that. So it's whatever they decide. Actually, I'll just go for a regular attack for Zidane. That's it. He'll use his trance when we take on that battle next week. So yeah, guys, it has been confirmed. I'm going to be doing the finale of 9. Hopefully next week, if not, the week after that. The week after next week. So hopefully. Alright, guys, you guys can check out the PS5, as you guys can see a video of the PS5 Xbox Series announcements that we hope to see at the Game Awards. As, remember guys, the Game Awards are coming up in 5 days. As, well, we see sequels to some of our favorite games. And also, guys, if I had to really answer to that, I would say absolutely yes. My answer would be yes, guys. So, I know a lot of us know tons of games, what they're going to be coming out with. So, I'll announce that if we ever have the time. So, that video, guys, is 22 minutes and 45 seconds. So, it's going to be interesting what they really bring towards the table next week. But, we're not through this weekend yet. Then we're gonna be, I think I might be watching the Game Awards. Now, how many of you guys are gonna be watching it next week? But the only way we can watch it is on Twitch, YouTube, and I think Twitter. I don't know. I think most of us can watch it on Twitter, but most likely Twitch and YouTube. I might be watching some of it, or maybe all of it, but I don't know if I would be leaving my tail or leaving one platform or not. So, well, I can watch it on my PS5 if I need to. I don't think it's really going to matter. Honestly, guys, I don't think so. I think we still have no problem. But as long as you guys, as long as all of us in this group today, so Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, all filled with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power, you can watch it on any platform. But if it's on, remember guys, the top ones is YouTube, Twitter, actually YouTube, Twitch, and maybe Reddit. I mean, no, not Reddit, but it all depends. Alright guys, as you guys can see, Kate is a better archer than him. His archery expert reacts to Hawkeye. CNC Pro Archer and Trick Shot Specialist Lars Anderson gives us his update expert opinion on Hawkeye and Kate herself or Kate himself. Let's double check that one, guys. This one of Kate B. So, involving the tuning arrows and whatnot. But it all depends whatever she fits on it. But either way, guys, I haven't seen it yet. But I think it's going to be interesting what else we can, will we wait for or not wait for. So, all right. So right now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do. Well, I don't know if we're going to be doing the Simmering Island right now. As of right now, no. Yeah, guys, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. As of right now, not anytime soon. Well, we won't, but we're going to be doing some more shopping once we have an opportunity. As of right, so right now, guys, Vivi is learning Meteor and also Osmosis. Don't think there's going to be anything else on fitting. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, Connie Petty would have to be around here. I don't think we need to cross in front of it. Let's see. Desert Palace. Let's see. Hey guys, I think we're gonna be doing some extra shopping at the Black Man's Village real quick. Then I think we're gonna be doing some extra grinding. Maybe get a bit more to Chocobo. See what else every time it has. Alright guys, you guys can also check out the DLC glitch of Animal Crossing, as it makes the cafe visitors NUDE nude or something. As you guys can see, you guys can check out Welcome to the Cafe Al Naturel, NATUREL. Not sure whether that could really be basic or not, but you guys can check out the latest DLC for that. I don't know if it's going to be the last DLC or not. It could be, or probably not. Whatever, it can really advance it. Oh boy, guys, he's already doing roulette against me. And I think it's going to be a cause of death. And it's going to be coming down to Vivi right now. And Vivi's down and out. Sorry, buddy. But Zidane still be able to kill him. Stino too. So, this will have no other problem. But I can won't heal though. Okay, Hypnotize. Hypnotize Zidane. Nope. The good finest trailer. John Cena as Peacemaker. Let's check out the HBO Max original series Peacemaker, written and directed by James Gwynn, and produced by the name of I don't think it's Peter Jackson from the Lord of the Rings, and also The Hobbit. It's somebody else. So you guys can check out a 3-minute and 1-second video. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it might be good. Especially if we don't know for ourselves, but we'll find out eventually. I think it's going to be a good series. I don't think it's going to be better than Loki. Don't think it's going to be better than Hawkeye with Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld in it. But it all depends going forward to that today. But it all depends what else is going to be advising. Well, guys, and check out the IGN UK podcast number 621. As they're gonna be talking about a good subject, maybe a couple different opportunities on this podcast. Is guys to check out the West Side. They're gonna be talking about, guys, the Beatles, the movie on West Side Story. I've heard that one. I've heard the movie is really good. A good finest musical. Which I haven't watched it, but I have heard it's a really, really good dancing musical. Especially if the other thing has to be having another damn tag or anything. But other than that. And also, guys, Home Sweet Home Alone. So I don't know if they're bringing that main actress back. But he actually knew what he was doing. It was funny with also Joe Pesci, and ever since the first one came out back in the 1990s. So it all depends. Okay, guys, we'll see if there's anything else we need to buy over here. Okay. But other than that, it all depends. You guys can check that out if you like for the podcast. You guys can also check out the first 15 minutes of PS5 gameplay called Chorus. You guys can also check out the 15 minutes of it. The opening moments, of course. As the game itself, guys, is captured in 4K on PS5 and performance mode. And actually, guys, it's actually a space combat game. Not compared to what the other one has to be, but could be anything else that's more authentic or something exciting. So, I don't know. Anyways, I don't think I'm gonna take an inside scoop for that one. I mean, I've heard it might be decent. Well, like I said, guys, that's just a guess. That's just its medicinal guess. Well, not that bad of a guess. Okay, Mythos Sword, Light Robe, Brave Suit. Guys, I'm just looking at this other stuff right now. Power Belt, Cross Helm. Well, we could get the items for that, but I don't know. I mean, Zidane does not need a... Wait a minute, let's double check Amber for a second. Hold on. I said we can get a couple of Fang claws, but I'm not sure if it's going to be really too late or not. So probably won't get that opportunity. But I will get some extra items, guys. So that's what I'll probably do. Let's go. Increase High Potion. Increase Magic Tags about 10. 10, get about 3. I don't think we need to increase anything else right now. Probably not. But okay, you guys can also check out the episode 5 review of the Wheel of Time called Blood Call the Blood. As you guys can see, welcome to Tar Valon. The review, guys, is from Samantha Nelson. Samantha Nelson. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick card game real quick. I'll pause in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch gears and add that. Add Siva. And, Grand Dragon. We already have 3 of his good cards for him. Well, guys, we'll see what kind of luck of a draw we'll make. But it all depends. But yeah, guys, the Game Awards is arriving the same time as Halo Infinite is for the Xbox Series and, so what do you call it, the Game Awards. And guys, it's only hitting the PC via Steam, so it's going to be hitting PC on Steam and Xbox Series. Which I'm still hoping to play it soon, but it all depends how much money I'm going to be spending. Which I can always wait for my copy to buy it. Which I can wait for my ass to buy it for now. But, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be buying it quite yet, but sometime I won't go after it. It all depends what comes out of my next week's money in the bank. Because what I'm going to be doing, guys, is going through... I'm going to get my phone bill out of the way, first thing. And, And also, guys, oh yeah, a Google Play card as well. So I'm gonna get into that too. And we had the cost we lose. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what I was doing. But I'm gonna go and not play any terrible names with this creep right now. Okay, guys, I'll add another Siva. Actually, add the same thing as normal. Alright, guys, one last article. As you guys can see, the new Spider-Man No Way Home posters, guys. It's a face of Spidey's classic villains. For example, an up close and personal, guys, with Electro, Doc Ock, and Green Goblin. I think it's gonna be a pretty good movie. Honestly, guys, I think so. I don't know if it's gonna be going up for an award or not. I think it should, but we don't know for sure. I think it's gonna be a good movie. But I'm not sure if my love and I are going to be watching it or not, but it all depends. I think it'll be interesting. Well, guys, we'll get the Stropper. Not bad. Well, guys, according to Matt Porcel, we'll look at that. So basically, alright, guys, this is actually an interesting article right now. So, according to Matt Porcel, around 14 to 15 minutes ago, as it goes on the sync, guys, the thing about the posters on Spider-Man No Way Home for the classic villains, like, say, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Electro, as guys can see, a trio of new Spider-Man No Way Home posters have Spidey come face to face with three of the movie's iconic multiverse villains. So, as I see, the posters that are pretty much right what we can see, and we can honestly see, involving these three classic villains that Spidey took on for rivals, and pretty much took him to the limit, is the posters now the thing about the posters, guys, they feature William Dafoe's Green Goblin, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, from the Tobey Maguire films, Jamie Foxx's Electro from, what do you call it, guys? You guys can recall. Spider-Man 2. It was actually the very first and only time for Alfred Molina's Doc Ock was in. Also, guys, and Jamie Foxx's Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2 was had the actress Andrew Garfield come in. But while Green Goblin, guys, and Doc Ock come inside and outside with good stuff added, well, Green Goblin and Doc Ock looked near identical to the original versions back then, ever since Spider-Man 2 and 3 came out. Actually, Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 came out with Tobey Maguire back then. The poster gives us one of the best, most derailed, guys, that it looks so far at Jamie Foxx's new look for Electro. Now, each poster is framed with the back of Spider-Man's head, guys, giving the artwork of a face-to-face with the villain theme. Now, on the latest trailer, guys, as we can see right here, as I'm looking at on my PC right now through IGN, as the latest trailer that we can also expect as the Lizard for the very first Amazing Spider-Man film. And yes, guys, he's going to be in No Way Home, and also as Sandman. The Sandman. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing with him, but he hasn't been in another Spider-Man movie since the third one, back in 2007. But he actually has been getting up in age. And my answer, guys, is really positively yes. So, I don't know who played Sandman, but he actually made him look like a badass at this point. So, I'm not sure who played him, but it's... honestly, guys, he actually did a real good job. He actually did a good job playing as Sandman, and also that recently did Eddie Brock as Venom. Back when Spider-Man 3 was out back then. So, these two villains did real good back then, and so on and so forth. So, well, yeah, like I said, guys, the remaining question right now, TZ Games, what's up, TZ? How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Thank you for the like, buddy. How are you? But also, guys, it's actually, it's just a rumor if, well, no problems intended if Kirsten Dunst will come back or not. I mean, I'm thinking she could. It all depends once it's going to be signed on as the old Mary Jane Watson. Remember, guys, she first appeared back in the very first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. And once those two did not know each other a whole lot. So, I think it's probably going to be taken back to the past and present. Depending, it all depends, guys, on Tobey Maguire. Depending if he's going to be returning or not. But Tom Holland, guys, is the leading actress. I mean, the leading main character for No Way Home on the 17th in 2 weeks. I don't know if I have the damn schedule for that. For Spider-Man No Way Home. But if I had to honestly guess and make an opinion, I think I would like nothing more to go watch Spider-Man No Way Home. Yes I am. How does you know, TZ? Honestly, yes. So, I'm trying to unlock the other two reefs. The other two abilities. I'm going to look that up in a second. To talk about that in just a moment. But yeah, guys, it remains to be seen. Like I said earlier, guys, I'll say it again. I don't know if Kirsten Dunst will make a return or not. As old MJ. I mean, fans would like to see that shit happen. But I would like to see that happen too, in this group. With love, support, and respect all over it. So it all depends. And it's also an awesome occasion, guys, in this group. Also staying positive and loyal. So I don't know. I would maybe give it the return of Kirsten Dunst, guys. I would say 50-50. So I don't know, 50% yes, 50% probably not. So we'll see. It all depends what they probably are going to do with the involving Kirsten Dunst. So, like I said, guys, it all depends whatever she wants to do. She can always make her return at any time. I mean, we haven't seen Doc Ock in a movie. We haven't seen Alfred Molina's Doc Ock ever since Spider-Man 2 came out. And also, guys, Green Goblin since Spider-Man 1 and 3. Which is why William Dafoe's Green Goblin at the end of the very first Spider-Man, when he recently played as Green Goblin, he was killed. It was actually Harry's father. And then, all of us already know the inside story involving the first three. So, I'm not going to get into a lot of that. But, most of us already know what the full inside of the story is. So, not much to sponsor or having less identical theory. Or not much of a crazy theory. But the good thing is, guys, Doctor Strange is going to be in the new No Way Home. He's going to be the main character with Tom Holland. Tom Holland as Spider-Man, the web slinger. So, I think Tom Holland's been doing a hell of a job, to be honest. But I don't think we should be able to count out Tobey Maguire. He's the only first one that ever brought Spider-Man to justice. And way before that time, guys, it was back when Spider-Man was not in the MCU. Ever since Spider-Man came out with Tobey Maguire, James Franco, and good sorts of stuff for it. So, but are you a big Final Fantasy fan, TZ, or not exactly? I've been a big fan since I was a kid. Well, alright, guys, one last article for today. As you guys can see, of how Q Games got the rights from Sony to bring back Lost PS4 exclusive called The Tomorrow Children. As the original free-to-play game, guys, is becoming a regular paid release with microtransactions removed. So, are you going to be watching the Game Awards next week? I mean, there's going to be tons of shit announced next week, and also the obvious categories of who's going to win. Okay, so guys, we're only 5 days away until the Game Awards come in. So are you going to be watching it next week? On YouTube? Remember, guys, it's going to be on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and I think Instagram, no. But most likely the current apps. Yes. YouTube, So what are we looking forward to, Zed? I'm actually honestly excited for maybe like a couple games. For example, for example, guys, this is actually what I was talking about. I'll get to that in a second. That was going to be a long article, but talking about the Game Awards, guys, it's going to be interesting what they're going to be bringing a lot together. You guys can see yourselves news. So the games that I'm nearly looking forward to, now that we talk about it today, guys, for this morning, is I'm waiting to see if Final Fantasy 16 will get announced, so I can get that one going, so they can get that one thing from Square Enix, and see when that's coming out. I think it's coming out next year. I'm also hinting that I'm pretty sure we already know that Dragon Quest 12 is going to be mentioned. Maybe a little bit more mentioned. What else? The Last of Us Part 3, maybe. But that's just an honest opinion, guys. So that's the only games that I'm pretty sure they're going to be announcing for sure. Star Wars. Now that we think about it, guys, maybe Star Wars. I don't know. But what kind of games are we looking at going through the next week today? TZ, anything? I think Final Fantasy 16 is going to be really stealing the stand. I'm pretty sure they're going to be... Final Fantasy 16, I think that game deserves a hell of an announcement from Square Enix going in on next week. I think so. I don't see why not, but also The Last of Us Part 3.
Fun games. Not so much Star Wars.
But do you think they should announce those by example? I mean, Final Fantasy 16, yes. All I know is we've actually waited long enough to see when Final Fantasy 16 is going to be landing. Also, guys, it's Dragon Quest 11. I've only completed that after 78 episodes. But I've only completed most of the part of the game, that's it. But that's the only #1 of all time episodes on an RPG I've had. So, Star Wars, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure if they announce a hell of a lot of RPGs, I'm actually looking forward to it. Any sports, music, Excellent Adventure? Ace Attorney, I don't know. I mean, I actually wasn't... I actually was not a big... I'm actually never a big fan of Ace Attorney. But I have heard the franchise is really good. Ace Attorney was really good. Oh yeah, there's one big game that has a good franchise thanks to the ones that made Sekiro Shadows twice. And that one, guys, is the creators of Assassin's Creed. I have heard most of us can already understand that I think we'll probably receive a new game for Assassin's Creed. Like I say, guys, I like Assassin's Creed ever since day one, even though I did not beat any sit on it. But the only closer game I've only played with not much masses or any difficult problems with is Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Those two games were good. But Valhalla was a little more better than it should be. You know, but honestly, guys, it all depends going through today. And like I say, guys, I know we're going to begin an inside scoop on that, on Assassin's Creed. Which most of us cannot wait to see what the new title is going to be. And I think we already know the name of the title for Assassin's Creed, and that is Assassin's Creed Infinity. I think that game's going to be good, solitary or something. But are we going to be receiving Assassin's Creed at the Game Awards next week? TZ? I mean, I would think so. I would 80% think so. But there's gonna be some good games they're gonna be coming out with. Yeah, I think so. I mean, ever since I played Assassin's Creed since day one, I'm like, the creators of Assassin's Creed did a hell of a job, to be honest. I've actually... Yeah, like I said, maybe Assassin's Creed, but... Kingdom Hearts, I would say probably not. But now to transition, guys, I have heard ever since earlier this year that Tetsuya Nomura wants to do something for Kingdom Hearts to continue the story pretty much on a different arc with the Kingdom Hearts characters, same with Donald and Goofy and whatnot. But I'm not sure if it's going to be going to the Game Awards or not. I mean, I haven't heard much of anything about that for sure. If there's going to be if there's going to be a Kingdom Hearts 4, that's just a little bit of an extraordinary rumor. But let me double check really fast. So if I had to honestly guess, probably not. But apparently, guys, if they do bring Kingdom Hearts to Justice, we're likely not going to be able to receive that crap until the next couple of years, till 2023. So, best of luck for Kingdom Hearts, but I've only been 4 or 5 games out of that. So, I don't think they're going to be announcing anything on Kingdom Hearts right now. Once we get to the Game Awards next week, on the 8th. And guys, it's actually on a Wednesday. So, I don't think they're going to be announcing anything good for Kingdom Hearts. Maybe like one DLC from the latest Kingdom Hearts game they came out with this year. So, I don't know. But what we do know, guys, is any sports games that they're probably going to be mentioning maybe have release dates. I mean, there's going to be there's going to be some good trailers. Good trailers based on Final Fantasy 16, any RPG, sports, music, combat fighting, combat, racing. And I'm thinking The Last of Us Part 3 should be very, very interesting. What they do after I beat Part 2 last year.
I thought Game of Words was the 9th and 10th, am I wrong?
So I don't know. Star Wars maybe. I mean, I'm still taking my time on Skywalker. On that pre-order, because all I have is $15 on Skywalker for the PS5. So I'm taking my time on that. I thought Game of Words was the 9th and the 10th. Am I wrong? No. It's actually Game Awards, buddy. So it's okay. So I don't know. I mean, there's going to be tons of games from our gaming companies. Whatever they announce. Whatever they announce going in for it. Alright guys, new highest mods today in this group. With love, support, and respect. Congratulations to TZ for being our newest moderator. Alrighty guys, get ready. Throughout my 5 years on YouTube and counting, it's an awesome commentator as always. With love, support, and respect, get ready. My highest mods count, 238. So congratulations to TZ. Congratulations, sir. So I don't know, guys. They're going to be announcing some good, really, really good stuff. For PlayStation, Microsoft, and Nintendo Switch, Stadia, and PC. Especially if there's any games that's going to be crossplay or not.
Thank you.
I don't know, maybe? But it's only going to be between PS4 and a PS5. So... Oh yeah, other than that, guys, the other games Oh yeah, there's a couple other games that I'm thinking right now. Batman Gotham Knights. What do you call it? Batman Gotham Knights is one. Hogwarts. I'm pretty sure they're going to be bringing the other stuff on the table too, guys. Like say, for example, that delayed games that got set out because of COVID earlier this year. I'm thinking it's going to be. I'm pretty sure they're going to be having some insight information on Hogwarts Legacy. South Park, maybe. I mean, they've actually been... Comedy Central has been recently... been trying to get a new South Park game in the works for next year. Comedy Central has been doing that. Not sure if it's going to be appearing at the Game Awards or not. I mean, Comedy Central has been with only South Park as a funny comedy thing ever since day one. Which I've only been one game out of 2, guys, and that's only Fractured But Whole. That game was really good. But I did not finish Stick of Truth. So Stick of Truth was, pretty much good. But Fractured But Whole was much better. So, but yeah, guys, Batman Gotham Knights could have something. I think they'll probably announce something for that. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what the Game Awards announces. But despite the fact, guys, the games that I did say, I think it's going to be still in the show. I think the trailer is going to be interesting. I don't think there's going to be any missing points or any objectives for it. The Game Awards is only one day of December a year. Every year. Bring in the finest games. Any games that's going to be up for Game of the Year. Guys, there's only 5 of them. But I think it's going to come down to 4 games, guys, that deserve a big and hell of a chance to win. Coming up in 5 days. Okay, for example, guys, you've got, well, I have not voted yet. I probably am going to vote maybe this weekend. When I get the time, so I can tell you guys what I'm going to be voting for. And cast my vote in the chat for you. I haven't, well, I actually voted last year. I probably am going to be voting again, maybe this weekend. But if I had to pick, if I were to go, who's going to be one game of the year, it's a tough one. Because the games that we have on this list is you've got It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Deathloop, and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Was 9 times out of 10, he said 9 times out of 10, guys. Ratchet & Clank has never won Game of the Year. And honestly, guys, it has not. But I do know, guys, I do know that Rift Apart is very good. Even though I came so close to beating the crap out of it the rest of the way. But I did take my time on it, too. So, well, Beloved and I had to make some time for each other, to spend time together for a while, and that's why I actually did not have the time to beat it. So, Deathloop, I think Deathloop's going to win, too. But if I were to pick a casting vote, if I were to vote which game's going to be winning Game of the Year, I think it's going to come down to 3. It's going to be coming down to Metroid Dread, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, or Deathloop. I think it's going to come down to those 3. That's correct. So, I mean, are we also, real quick, are we hoping to see, is that, are we going to be hoping, I mean, do you think we're going to be getting something big for Final Fantasy 16 next week? Making something smart and quick. I mean, I think they probably will. Depending on what they do with Dragon Quest 12. I mean, we already understand, guys, what the title is for that one. And that is, Summoning Into the Fire. I know it's almost, I think it's going to be a little more immortality for Dragon Quest 12. Like I said, guys, that's only what they're going to be doing with that as well. Mass Effect, I don't know. Well, guys, we're gonna do one more Chocobo, then I'm gonna cut it off for the day. Depends on if we can find any other good stuff real quick. But yeah, I honestly think Final Fantasy 16 deserves an announcement right now for next week. I think they should. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be getting anything for Kingdom Hearts. I mean, we don't have to wait until the next couple of years. Grand Theft Auto, well, GTA 6 is not coming out till the next couple of years. So they have enough time to do something what they want to do. What they really need to do or want to do. Well, guys, one more, then I'm gonna be back tomorrow night for Deathloop. So, I don't know. I mean, GTA 6 is gonna be really good. But the latest one I've only played some of. Actually, well, not quite, no. I've been in Walmart for over 4 years, buddy. Because I've actually been working for 4 years and counting. So, all I do is only 8 to 5s and 2 to 10s, that's it. So, I don't know, maybe. But I'm still thinking, guys, that Final Fantasy 16 will really have a good opportunity to get a big opportunity. I think it's going to get something for sure. I'm not joking, guys. I think it's gonna really, really do something. I think so. It all depends what else is gonna be debating. Alright, guys, let's see what else we have. Yeah, take about time. Alright, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me for today. I will be back. Well, all I have to do, guys, is only 2 to 10 this afternoon. Probably won't be back until tomorrow night around 5, after I get off at 5.
Yes.
But other than that, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy IX, what if I do the, well, I might do the finale maybe next week, if not, if it's not gonna be next Thursday or Fridays, guys, I'm thinking it's going to be the week after next week. So that way I can put either Guardians of the Galaxy in there or Battlefield 2042. I don't know. But other than that, if you guys want to catch the rest of Final Fantasy IX within the next following weeks of Thursday and Fridays, thank you for coming by TZ. Best of luck. I'll see you tomorrow night, buddy, for Deathloop. But other than that, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always a tremendous key. Where we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube. Do Kevin, Sony, and Runny Egg. Building great content, so on and so forth, meeting new friends and new family members by checking out our channel descriptions, guys, in this group. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter as your awesome commentator. You guys can lend me your first and last name information. Have a good morning, TZ. I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same channel. Remember, guys, all I have to do is only 2 to 10 today. That's it. And then again, we should have no problem. Or anything memorized problems or anything. But other than that, you guys call me Jack or JD. With love, support, and respect, guys. Whatever comes to your system. Or having a good opportunity. Whatever comes out of it. But other than that, you guys call me Jack or JD. My numbers are 824-656-00. I've been on Twitter for 3 years. You too, 5 years and counting. If you guys have a Reddit, you guys can film request me as Jack Dawson. To Titanic, through Kevin, Sony, and Runny Egg. The awesome commentator that has awesome popularity for you guys. And you guys show me a lot of that. And also, guys, having awesome content that I bring you guys together. But other than that, guys, with love, support, and respect, you have to check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Sony's Getaway is going to be live tonight around 4. So I don't think I need a Google Play card yet. I mean, as of right now, no. I mean, I have a little bit. I think I have 10 or 11, maybe like $12 in there right now. I don't think anything else needs to be in a hurry. But I will let you guys know throughout with our current apps. We got some check out Runny Egg almost 24/7. He's the awesome commentator himself. I stop by every once in a while, maybe sometimes for him. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, guys, the most important thing, and only the truthful thing, get ready, guys, with love, support, and respect. We watch videos in full, like them, support, comment. You guys can share me out, tweet me out on Reddit and Twitter. And you guys can follow me and vote a land of 33, guys, in the Great Summon at 14. I want to say thank you, TZ, being our newest moderator and staying with us as always, as part of this group now. With love, support, and respect, all together, guys, as one big family. I want to say thank you, TZ, keep up good work. Thank you, Nora. Love you, girl, keep up good work as well. Alright, guys, you guys have a good rest of your Friday. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, after I get off at 5 from work, tomorrow night on Saturday. Same time, same channel. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Have a good rest of your Friday, guys, from your awesome commentator. With love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. Also, guys, staying positive and loyal to anybody comes towards your channel. Alright, guys, have a good morning on a Friday. And until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow night with Deathloop. Hopefully, I'm not having anything else being destructed or anything. But until then, guys, I will see you guys in